What's happening, guys? It's your favourite Northern Monkey, Jimmy Clown Juice here with the next in his Welcome to Battlefield series. This time out, we're going to be looking at the Recon. Oh boy, is this going to be fun. Now, change from the regular here, we've gone on to Battlefield 5 because there's quite a few mechanics that you need to know about, especially given the fact that BF5 is currently the free game on the PlayStation Plus. It's been a while since I jumped on Battlefield 5. I've gone back into it and I'm actually in hushed tones enjoying it. Now, first off, with most Battlefield games, Battlefield 1 included in this, you are going to have various weapons and gadgets at your disposal. I'm going to take a quick look at them now. First up, you'll notice Gunter here, my friend. He's holding one of the semi-auto rifles. This is one of my personal favourites, the ZH-29. Two-hit kill. Very good for aggressive sniping. We're going to get into that very shortly. Let's take a quick look at the primary weapons that you're going to have to play with. First of all, here you've got your bolt-action rifles. These are the staple of the snipers, or those people who like to play a sniper in the Recon class. Kar 98 there, my personal favourite. Extremely good bullet velocity. Pop heads all day with that one. Now these are, like I said, the weapons that you're going to be using for very long range engagements. Bear in mind as well that you're going to have to learn a lot about bullet drop, reading your shots if you're firing at moving targets. That all comes with time and practice, so don't get frustrated if you can't do it straight away. Right here we're looking at the self-loading rifles. These are excellent for your aggressive sniping plays. Many of them 2 to 3 shot kills, but you can get those bullets out reasonably quickly. Again, it's a case of practicing, having a look around, see what you fancy. Christ alive, here we go. These are two of the worst weapons I've ever seen added to a battlefield. The anti-tank rifles. Now, I can count on one hand the amount of people that I've seen actually try to take out vehicles with these things. It virtually just uses a one-shot cannon against infantry. Yeah, trench carbines again, rapid firing for very aggressive snipers. And this thing I've never used. I mean, come on, look at it. Never used it, never will. Absolutely ridiculous. Right now we're going to jump in with ZH. That's what I usually do. Your sidearms, what you need to do is have a really good sidearm as a sniper, especially if you're playing aggressively. Something you can switch to quickly, something that packs a punch. Personally, I use a revolver. Or if I want to get my James Bond on, the suppressed Folfa. Your nades. Got a lot of different nades in Battlefield 5 to Battlefield 1, but it's a personal preference for yourself. You got your standard potato masher there. Throwing knives, always fun. Meme worthy. Smoke if you need. Now, if you're going to be very aggressive, you can try and take out vehicles with a Recon, but I guarantee you will never, ever see people doing that in a game. Fancy celebrating Chinese New Year? Firecrackers, let's go. Or you can have no grenade whatsoever, let's face it. That's just crazy. Now the real gadgets that you want to hear. The flare gun, that's what I use most. Your spotting scope. Any of these, this is what you're supposed to be using on the battlefield to spot the enemies. Help your team out hugely. That's something you really need to be doing. Spotting all the time. You just saw there as well the spawn beacon. Again, as an aggressive sniper, very, very useful if used correctly. But you know, don't be a chump and leave it in the middle of nowhere. Try and find somewhere slightly out of the way you can drop it. Pop it in cover, pop it close to objectives, that way your squad mates can spawn on you. Give you some quick support if you're under fire. Rifle frag grenade, I honestly never knew that existed. So, does what it says on the tin, really. Yeah. That is the Recon. Now the other thing you need to know about Battlefield 5, different to Battlefield 1, is you do have spec trees. You can spec your rifles out in various ways to suit your play style. And take a look here at my Car 98. See, I have basically all the specs on here to boost the aim, boost the control, and a bipod for when I'm feeling particularly campy. Right, so that's all your gear, your weapons. Let's jump on into some gameplay. Take a look at some of the various play styles you are going to come across in Battlefield. Cracky indeed, me old mucker. Right, what we've got here on show in the next few clips is examples of how to be aggressive whilst playing as a Recon class. Now you're going to see over the course of the next couple of minutes my personal favourite playstyle while playing this class. We're going to see the use of the spawn beacon. We're going to see Overwatch provided. We're going to see some potato aim. But above all, you're going to see how you can use the self-loading rifles to really push objectives and help your team up close. Now, right now I'm going to introduce my drinking game for this video. Every time you hear the phrase bushwalking, hill humper, camper, or useful, I want you to take a shot of your favourite spirit, because they are going to come up very often and you are going to be well on your way by the end of this video. So here's your first one. What you're seeing here is how to be useful as a Recon on the battlefield. What we see there is providing Overwatch for the rest of my team. At the start of this assault, taking 1 or 2 down, placing the spawn beacon so your teammates can spawn close to the objective, pushing in, and then starting pumping those spotting flares. The spotting flares are what you want to be using almost as much as your primary or secondary weapon. Keep those enemies pinged on that minimap, especially in Battlefield 5 where there is no manual spotting. You really want to be pumping those flares, or if you've got the spotting scope, use that. Light them up red on the minimap. Be useful. Cha-ching! Shot number 2. Hello, where's this guy? Oh yes. So you see from this clip, and this next clip is a carry on from the last one. In and around the objectives, playing for the win, Pt4 in, helping your squad out. You're not Chris Kyle. Stop humping that hill. Be useful. Cha-ching, cha-ching. Double shot. Hey. Don't know about you, but I'm well on my way here. Now this again, continuation from the last clip. Now rather than bugging out and running around like a headless chicken, I'm going to think about this. And I'm going to think there's a very good chance that they're going to try and recapture that objective. So I hang around. A bit of potato aim, as expected. But I'm going to hang around and attempt to support my teammates who are trying to hold that objective. Now inexplicably here, and I still don't to this day know why, I'm holding a smoke grenade as a Recon. That's possibly the worst possible grenade to be held in. Nothing like making your life harder. Right here I'm having a look round. Notice there's my spawn beacon there, so I'm going to take that out. I'm basically harassing them here. This guy made some poor life choices. But again, I'm trying to help the team out. Unfortunately, I'm not very mobile there. That's something we'll cover at a later date. Now, if you do want to be like your favourite YouTubers and get some juicy clips, you can use the self-loaders, especially the ZH. They're a 2-hit kill at any range to pull off some entertaining long range shots. But again, you'll notice where I am at the minute. I am on the objective. I am defending the objective. I am attempting to be as useful as possible to my teammates. So I do. That was dirty. Right here, we're going to make a push on this next objective. So immediately, flare goes up. Don't know what I was doing there, to be honest. You see the enemies are spotted. I know there's a guy, I just saw him creeping around in that door. The one time the smoke is actually useful. And this is where you need a good solid sidearm. 2-hit kill with a revolver. Outguns a machine gun. Again here, pushing the objective. You'll notice in a second that I've got people spawning on my beacon. So as long as you've got good squad mates who are aware of the situation, you can, even if you're under fire, you can have support close to you. But again here, this is all the same round. They're going again for the demolish. Pt4 all the way. And again, in and around the objective, and eventually we take that one down. Now this clip here, I quite enjoy this clip. If I could shoot, I'd be raining the kills in here. There's a good example of what else you can do as an aggressive sniper. I'm watching all these people coming down this path for attack. So I'm if I'm not getting the kills, I'm getting the spots on them, basically causing absolute confusion. They haven't got a clue where half these shots are coming from. Look at this guy, he ain't got a clue. And then you can see the rest of our teammates moving up and stopping that assault. But again, with the aggression, don't just sit there. Move in and clean out any stragglers. Give me them tags. Get here, up with a flare. Bit of confusion. Bit of Rainbow Six in. We exchange. And here we go, provide an overwatch for the team. Now the fun starts. Now semi-campers are a rare breed. These are the sorts of people that you'll find on your Twitter, on Twitch, all the social medias, claiming I'm not a camper. I'm really helpful for the team. I provide overwatch. Basically these people are the guys that have seen Saving Private Ryan too often. I've lost track of the amount of times I've seen whole squads of people up in this church tower. And sure enough, later in this clip you're going to see it. Now these are sort of guys that will go out there, like I say, and claim they're doing a vital job for the team. Providing overwatch. They'll drop loads of other phrases. But at the end of the day, these guys are just kidding themselves. Now excuse me while I destroy some beautiful stained glass. Moving around on top of a building is camping. There's no, there's no arguments about it. Right now, I've been up here for how long? I've managed to kill one person. Now I'm still on here, taking long shots, not really achieving anything. Easily killed. Now, as I said earlier, You got to see a perfect example of what these people who claim they're not camping are actually doing. Look at this. 2 snipers up here. Now I get this guy, but we get what we deserve. Chances are that guy was moving up there anyway, so we could do exactly the same thing. And later in the round he was. Now, don't get me wrong, it's completely possible to be aggressive with these long range snipers. You just got to be proficient with your sidearm. Here you go, I catch this guy just pants down. Get my James Bond on. Lovely stuff. Again here, trying to push the objective, trying to be useful. Cha-ching! And I heal up. Got the beacon down behind some cover for my teammates. Not gonna lie, I die there. Here we go, boys and girls, ladies and gents, children of all ages. I've had to show you the perfect example of the sort of player that I absolutely hate on the battlefield. Spawn beacon down. I'm not putting that spawn beacon down for anyone else. I'm not putting it down to be useful. I'm putting it down in case I get shot. I can spawn back into this lovely tree. Now, this is some of the finest bush camping I've ever done. We've captured that objective. I'm going to sit here and wait for some unsuspecting noobs to come running into my sights. Preserve my precious KD. About 4 minutes later. Have I shot anyone? Have I balls? I see this all the time. Eventually I got bored trying to capture that clip and I moved off. Here we go now, maximum camp. We're talking campers Christmas. I'm just going to sit here on this roof. I'm going to pretend I'm being useful. Cha-ching! And I'm just going to start launching pot shots across the entire map. Got no chance of killing anyone. But in my mind, I'm phenomenal. What we are getting here is a beautiful view of our teammates struggling to capture an objective right here as well. Look, these people tell themselves I'm being useful, I'm keeping their heads down, I provided overwatch. You're not. You're doing absolutely jack shit. I can guarantee you right now that those people on that objective there are not batting an eyelid about the fact that you're just wasting bullets for no apparent reason. Now if you've made it this far, you've hopefully picked up some tips. I'm going to show you a little recap at the minute. How to be aggressive, especially with a long range sniper. There's your spawn beacon down somewhere safe for your teammates to give you some support. There's the flare up. I always like to put 2 up in case one gets shot. Look at the spots going in. Now I rushed that shot, I should have waited for their head. No, I think this sack's over. I mean, this is Battlefield. Rare as hen's teeth you actually get a medic that does something, but here comes Captain Birdseye. Thank you, mate. Always say thank you. We'll settle down for an IPA and some fish fingers later. Right now, again, look, I'm medium range, not long range like you were before. That dude gets his head out of the way, you can see what I'm doing. Medium range. Attempted with my bad aim to lay some support down for my teammates. There goes Birdseye, look at him go. Sprightly man for his age. That's the omega-3 oils that he's got going in there. He's 93, don't you know? But again, I've popped some shots off. I'm not going to sit there, I'm going to move up. I threw this clip in just because it's absolutely hilarious. I have no idea what's going off here. Craziness. But this is a push in. But again, just because we've captured the objective doesn't mean you can't be helpful. Keep popping those flares. I'll say here though, I'm going to attempt to attack A on my own here for some bizarre reason. Plenty of spots. Get some spot assists, some kill assists. Failing to climb a small grass verge. Bob the builder there, he ain't got a clue what's coming. Seems relatively clear, so I'm going to push in. Go on, Bob. Should have killed him. Do kill him! Haha, psych! Again, an impossible grass verge to climb. Now I'm unlucky there. Now by this part of the video it should have become blatantly obvious that I ran out of the amount of available clips on offer, so I've been rambling and freestyling this. If you are still here, GG's. Checks in the post. There's a few fun clips. Random made. Unlucky some. But again, once again, I attempted to push the objective, trying to be useful. Gotta put the beacon down. Pop the flares up. No chance there, to be fair. But at the end of the round, and we end up winning. So thanks for sticking by. Thanks for making it through this last little ramble. Hope you went and truly drunk after all those shots. It's been fun making this one. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. Follow me on all my socials. Clown Shoes out.